TGIF, everyone. How the hell are you? This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot. And this is your collective general energy reading for today, Friday, May the 17th, 2024. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in, for liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting the notification button, and sharing. If you would like to offer a blessing, a donation, or a gift, you can do so through PayPal or Cashapp, and those links are in the description below. How's everybody doing? Let's see what our energy is on this beautiful Friday. So here we go. Let's see. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. The Everyday Witch is the deck we're using. There we go. So we have the King of Swords. We're putting some logic into something. We're educating ourselves. We're understanding. We're coming from a place of logic instead of a place of emotion, stability, balance. We're not only educating ourselves. I think with the blue, we talk about the throat chakra, and we're educating others as well. On what it is that we know, on our knowledge, the knowledge that we have gained. We have the Ace of Wands. So this is putting you in a position of creativity, of independence, of passion. You've become kind of like the divine masculine. You've become the king of the situation, right? We're not allowing anyone else to dictate and determine what it is that we learn, what it is that we know, how we learn it, or how we know it, right? I know that I have a friend. You can educate yourself all day long on anything that you want to and have a conversation with him, and he knows more than what you could, and he will correct you, and he will argue the fact with you or debate the fact with you to the point to where you go, okay, fine, whatever, you're right. And then, that's that. Annoys me to all get out. I won't have conversations with him about anything. Not politics, not what I hear on the news or the TV, anything. Nothing. I'll have a conversation with you about how your day is. And even then, it turns into this kind of debate thing. So don't allow anyone to debate you into changing your mind. You've done the reading, you've done the research, you've done everything that you needed to do to make the determination of, yes, this is what I have to do. Logically, this makes sense. You speak your truth. You help others understand. You come from a place of stability and balance. You move forward into a time of growth, of passion, of independence, of courage, of bravery, of artistic endeavors. You are creating so much here. Creating so much here. It's like you went back to school and you came out and you're going, ready to take on the world. And aces are always gifts from spirit. So spirit's right there by you going, yeah, let's take on the world. Let's do it. But before moving in any direction, we need to take some time. We went to school. We educated ourselves. We're in a place now of knowing and logic, of stability and balance. We are using our voice to express how we feel. We are using our voice to help others and encourage others to find their own voice, their own truth. We are moving into a time of independence, of passion, of creativity. We're moving into a time of growth and sustainability. We are maybe writing a book. Maybe we're writing a blog. Maybe we're traveling to spread the word. We could be doing it through art and through music. But first, Spirit wants you to take a little time for yourself and to ask yourself, what is it that I do with all of this knowledge and passion? Where do I go? Right? Because I know sometimes we get so gung-ho with it that we want to run out into the world and we want to join groups and organizations who, use their voice to kind of change things. But you have to ask yourself, do those groups or organizations or in whatever direction you're going, does that match? Does that fit with who you are, your ideals, your passion, what has inspired you? Because if it doesn't, you're going to find yourself feeling like a cast out, like a one-off. And then you're going to say, well, what did I do all of this for if it wasn't to put my voice to use? And I think what Spirit here is saying, really look within self and ask yourself, where best does my voice fit? Where best do I speak my truth? And what best do I speak my truth on? right? Do I speak my truth on what's going on in other countries? Do I speak my truth on what's going on here in the US? Do I speak my truth on rising gas prices, rising food prices, rising home prices? Do I speak my truth on domestic violence? Do I speak my truth? I mean, what is it? What is it that you're so passionate about that you feel you need to take a stand? And not because everybody else is doing it, not because it's the trend of the day, not because it's something that is a flash in the pan, but something that you're truly passionate about, right? Think about that. And that's what Spirit is wanting you to think about. So there is this sense of instability here. There's this sense of, remember what I said, don't do it because other people will do it. Don't do it because you feel that it's don't do it because other people browbeat you to feel that it's your responsibility to do it. And the traditional tarot with the Two of Pentacles, we have someone on a beach and there's two ships out in the ocean and the ships are really taking a beating, and the probability of those ships capsizing and everybody on those ships dying, it's very high. So you're standing on the beach and you ask yourself, do I put my life in jeopardy to go save those people, or do I go get help, or do I let the course of nature be, right? And these are the things that you really have to ask yourself, because there will be people who will come in, and even though you're balanced and stable here, there will be people who will try to come in to kind of sway you in their direction because you are so passionate about getting out there and using your voice for what's good, right? So we have transformation, a transition. We're cutting the cords. We're weeding out the rats. We are taking a command position and not allowing other people to dictate and determine our stability, our balance, our happiness, our truth, and our voice. So we're cutting cords from those people who may only be involved with us and pushing our passion for their narrative, right? So we are closing doors so other doors have the opportunity or the potential to open, and those doors are going to be what is right for us. And look at this, we have the Queen of Swords. So with the King of Swords, you're educating yourself, right? You've taken the time to learn what it is that you need to learn in order to speak on it with truth and with clarity and with passion. And the Queen of Swords, like the Death, is cutting through the bullshit, cutting through everything. I am creating the narrative here for me. I am creating through either we can do it the easy way or we can do it the hard way. Either way, I am not going to allow anyone else to dictate and determine where my voice is going to be used. That is how passionate I am about what I know. That's how passionate I am about what I'm doing. It's either through music or through painting, through some sort of artistic endeavor, through writing. We have another quill here. However this works, I am going to do it because I want to do it. I'm going to do it how I want to do it. I'm not going to compromise my truth, my voice, and all of the time that I've put into obtaining all this information for somebody else. That's just not going to fucking happen, right? This could be on a spiritual level. We have this beautiful crystal throne. The red pillow behind her with the stars are all about moving forward and dreams coming true. And you're creating this narrative how you desire to create it. And again, we could do it the easy way or we can do it the hard way. But however it is, we are going to do it. And his sword, and it's interesting, the three swords we have. His sword is like, this is it. This is, what I have learned. This is what I have put logic and knowledge behind. The Death card is just about to cut that one last little piece, and the Queen of Swords is fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out. Okay. So you are really, really, really passionate about speaking your truth. You are really, really, really passionate here about creating a foundation that is specifically for what it is that you want to bring out into the world, or what it is that you want to do, be it on an artistic level, be it through singing, through art, through journaling, through writing, through blogging, that this also kind of gives me pastor preacher vibes. So you could be thinking about going on missionary expeditions and preaching the word of God or the word of spirit. You could, I mean, this is really you using your voice for something really good and great, and cutting out all of the people who may be around you who continue to tell you that it won't make a difference, or this is what you should be. It's kind of like, I don't know. I do not. I'm not about politics. I'm not about politics. I can't talk about it. I don't want to have conversations about it. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But this is almost what it feels like, right? The King of Swords, learning what they need to know about a political candidate and going into the world and spreading that word, and other people trying to convince you that your particular candidate, that you are speaking, that you are, what do they do? They go off and they do their little political speeches in different places and kind of things like that. And other people saying, hey, you shouldn't do that because A, B, C, or D. And you're going, okay, so done with you. And then the Queen of Swords is out here taking the command position, going, well, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it this way, I'm going to do it that way, but this will be done. It will be done because because that is how passionate I am about speaking my truth and about putting that out there. So it will be done. Regardless of how it's done, it will be done. So you're pretty fired up. Trust the process. I love that card. Trust the process. And most of all, trust yourself. Trust yourself. If this is truly what you want to do, you're going to do it. You're going to see the clarity. You're going to trust in the process. Trust yourself. Trust your voice. Trust your passion. We have empowerment here. Love that for this reading. Love that for this reading, because that Queen of Swords and that King of Swords, the Death card, pretty empowering picture that they paint. It's a pretty empowering picture that they paint. So you go and do you, regardless of whatever situation. Why am I shuffling those? Anyway, I did. So the card that fell out was the Ace of Swords. So it's almost like Spirit here is helping you kind of leave, kind of like putting the past behind you and making this your ultimate goal. I don't know what it is, but you're very passionate about it. I don't know what it is, but it is, I'm going to shuffle these again. But it is something that you feel like you really need to use your voice. And it doesn't have to be politics. It doesn't have to be, I mean, you could be getting a job at a school, at a university. It could be reading tarot. It could be spreading the word of spirit or God. It doesn't necessarily have to be politics. It doesn't necessarily have to be church. There's something that you're very, very passionate about, that you've been working on, that you've been learning, that you recognize the truth and the clarity that you feel that is your responsibility and obligation to share the word. So we have hibernation and rejuvenation. So like the Hermit, Spirit is saying, once you obtain all the information that you need to, and once you recognize what direction you want to go, take some time for self. Meditation and dig deep. So I kind of feel with that, again, that is really coming to the understanding of where you are and where you want to be and how you want to move forward with your knowledge, with what it is that you know. So meditating on it, and as you're in this hermit mode, doing some deep soul searching, right? Coming to the realization that yes, your voice does have power. Now, in what direction do you feel that your voice best works for you? This isn't like somebody opening the gate at a horse race and you hauling ass. It can't be like that. If it's like that, you're not doing yourself any favors. So don't come out of the gate running. Don't come out of the gate at all until you're 110% ready to come out of the gate. We have meditation for clarity. Again, meditation for clarity, for wisdom, for knowledge. This is a very empowering reading, I feel. And I think that you are on the right track. Absolutely 110% on the right track. Now it is time to take a step back and ask yourself, where best where best could your voice make a difference? Where best can your voice make a difference? And then create that foundation that is upward and onward. Know that you are divinely guided and loved. Have a great and wonderful weekend.